How often can I follow up with the customer before it becomes annoying? That's one of the questions that often gets asked, is how often can I follow up with a prospect or a customer? How many times can I send an email? How many times can I send a text message? How many times can I make a unsolicited or unannounced stop by? You see, the problem sales professionals have is they don't fully understand how and when to execute an effective follow-up strategy. You see, as you start to visit your prospects, after you've already delivered your initial offering, you've given your proposal, you've asked for them to do business with you, and they haven't made a decision. It typically comes in the way of, let me think about it. Let me consult with my board. Let me talk with my partner. Let me talk with my spouse. I'm not going to make a decision today. Whatever the response that your prospect will tell you. And sales professionals, we leave, and we're often in a point of confusion. I wasn't told yes, but I wasn't told no. And if you're a talented or a skilled salesperson, you probably have heard, hey, you have to follow up, right? Adequate follow-up is going to help close your deal. And if you follow up, you're going to get a deal. I think I know Grant Cardone once said, if you follow up with somebody 100 times, they're eventually going to say yes, right? If you follow up with somebody and you're not giving additional value, well, then that's when it becomes too much. So the solution or the answer to your question, how many times can you follow up with your prospect before it becomes annoying? If you're providing value, you can follow up with them as many times as you need to. Yes. That's what I just said. You can follow up with your prospect as many times as you need to, provided you are giving additional value on every sequential or every additional contact. How does that exactly work? Well, that's a new problem. Many people will say, Anthony, I don't know how to give additional value. I don't know how to tell somebody that there's something more that I haven't shared with them. Well, that's when you really have to dig deep within your sales playbook and dig deep within your product and your offering. Start offering additional points of value. Go lateral to your existing offer. Whatever you sell, what is a complementary product or service that you can have a conversation about? How will that complement? How will that add additional value? What has changed in the market dynamics that would be of additional value? I can't help but think of real estate. I've had a real estate loan officer that I've worked with for years, and she's really good about sharing additional value as trends and markets change. I may be in the market, I may not be in the market, but she is really good about giving me that additional value. So I ask you, in your sales career, in your sales profession, what additional value can you consistently give to your customers? If you need help structuring that additional value, here's a simple strategy. What are the top 10 questions that your customers will ask you? Think about the last time you had a no sale, the last time someone said, I'm not going to do business with you, and write out the top 10 questions or concerns you get. Now answer them. Write out the answers and answer them in different ways. Text, video, email, phone call. As you answer those questions, you have just created new content and new additional ways of value to deliver that to your prospect. If you need help putting that strategy together, or you need help defining what an adequate follow-up schedule looks like, go ahead and reach out to me. Very rarely do I offer what I'm about to say right now, but if you want to take advantage of working with me, go ahead and schedule a free call. I have some availability, not a lot, but it just recently opened up. If you're interested in working with me at an individual level, this is for a limited time. I'll include the link in the blog below, in the social media links. Feel free to reach out and get connected working with me. Now, before I finish this blog today, tonight, it is happening. Be sure to register for the Catapulting Commission's live sales training. I've never done this before, and I don't know if I'm going to do it again, but I definitely enjoy sharing the value. People often don't understand why someone says yes. And that's what we're going to dive into. Learn the psychological reason why your prospects will say yes. And once you understand why people say yes, you can definitely tailor your sales approach The average closing percentage from all industries and sales is 19%. 19%. That's ridiculous. We need to raise that number up. Sales professionals of the world, we got to get better. Join me on the live sales training Monday, October 19th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I would love to have you there. I'll include that link. You can register for it at anthonypgarcia.com/sales training. Register for it. Even if you can't make the live event, by registering it, I'll give you the recording. And if you register, I will give you a free copy of Catapulting Commissions. Guys, I'm your host. I'm your host, your course host, your podcast host, your blog host. And as you can tell, these are really coming to you live and authentic. I'm Anthony Garcia, guys. Be sure to click subscribe. I'll see you next week.